Today I'm going to share the top 10 things I stopped doing in order to grow our cleaning company. Our cleaning company has now passed $1.6 million in revenue in just 3 years. So we had to stop doing a lot of things that were not working, and I'm here today to share them with you. Starting with number 1. I stopped listening to anyone that had great advice but didn't already have a successful cleaning company. There's a lot of opinions out there, including my friends and family, anybody who has a really small cleaning company that's been at this longer. I stopped listening to anybody that couldn't show me the receipts. They had great ideas, but that's just it. They're just ideas. So instead, I focused on what actually works and only did what works. Number 2, comparing our business to others in the city that had been here for longer. Similar to number 1, but I realized that I was just spending all this time trying to be competitive, and there's enough room for us all. I didn't need to do that at all. Number 3, letting one negative experience with a client totally ruined my mood for the rest of the day. Now, this one's a work in progress, I'll admit it. I still have bad days, but my bad days are really more like bad moments. They're shorter in time. I'm able to work through the emotions around it and solve the actual problem. I also know that only 2 to 5% of our clients are going to complain. And in fact, now that we're into year 4 of our business, we've got that down to 0.5% of clients complaining. And that's totally manageable. Number 4, thinking we need to do all types of cleaning. Deep cleans, post-construction cleans, move-in, move-outs, office cleaning, commercial cleaning. I really thought that to grow, I needed to expand our cleaning services, but actually by hyper-focusing on recurring clients, so good residential recurring clients, around $200 or $300 every 2 weeks, that grew our company so much more than trying to do all those other types of cleans. In fact, we don't even do deep cleans anymore. Number 5, cold calling. Now, I got this tip from other commercial cleaning companies, in fact, here on YouTube. But here's the thing. We have a residential cleaning company, and we don't need to cold call when it comes to residential clients. People don't want that, and I don't need to do it. At the time when I was cold calling, it was for offices, again, related to number 4. But the point is, in the residential space, you really don't need to cold call. You just want to show up on Google. One more thing. If you like getting tips like this, click subscribe, as well as that little bell so that you get notified when we drop new videos just like this one. Number 6, reducing our rates to keep up with the competition. Every year, more and more cleaning companies open, and one of the strategies that new cleaning companies use is they'll drop their rates because they think that they'll get lots of clients if they're the cheapest in town. We're more expensive than the majority of cleaning companies. We don't need to drop our rates. It's not a great strategy for us, so we just don't do it. We don't play that game. Number 7, overcomplicating our business. So there was a time when I thought that the more complex the business, the better it would do. But actually, offering simple solutions to simple problems is the best thing ever. What's the problem? People are looking for good, consistent, reliable cleaners that show up and get the job done right every time. What's the solution? Hiring great, good, consistent, reliable cleaners that show up, get the job done right, and treat them right, pay them better than anyone else, and treat them better so they don't want to leave. It's a really simple thing to solve once you figure that out. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Number 8, taking every client. We're not the right fit for every client. Our best clients, they tend to be really busy working parents, usually with kids and or dogs or cats, at least some plants. They're people that, I was just joking about the plants. We don't care if they have plants. But they're people that are too busy to clean for themselves and also too busy to spend time having to tell the cleaners what to do. They want cleaners that just go in, know exactly what to do it right, get out. That's it. That's our ideal clients. So that's who we focus on. We don't focus on all the condos in town. We focus typically on houses. They're usually between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet because that's the average size home in our town. Number 9, micromanaging the team. Now, this is one I'm still working on, and I will admit, I don't think any micromanager thinks that they're a micromanager. So it's one of those things that I have to get called out on, and I'm lucky I've got a sister who does that for me, who also co-owns this business. So she'll tell me, hey, you're wasting time and you're making things worse. Just knock it off. You're micromanaging. And typically it was that I was checking in on the teams. Hey, how's it going over there? Do you need anything? And in actuality, it was just that I was used to working so hard in my previous careers that I thought that if I was doing that therefore I was important and being busy was of greater value. And it's not at all. Like, they're fine, trust them. And then when they come to me with a problem, that's when I jump to action. It's not, hey, is there a problem? Like, they're fine. They'll tell me if they're not. It's okay. And sometimes this business is so simple that really having that free time on my hands, I have to catch myself and stop myself from creating more problems. Number 10, thinking that old school sales tactics were better. So when I say that, I mean withholding prices. I hired someone from YouTube actually to run our Google Ads campaign, and the way that he did everything was by withholding prices. And so he wanted me to get every single prospect, every lead on the phone so that I could close the deal. Here's the thing. I'm an internet user. I'm somebody who doesn't want to have to phone. I want to look online and find the answer faster than I would if I had to call someone. I also appreciate a good upsell, but I don't need that from a phone call. I can see it on the website. Oh, I can add in my oven cleaning this time. Great, I'm going to add it in. So using software, I would argue, is the most important thing, and which software you set up with is extremely important. So we use ConvertLabs. If you want to try it out, it's convertlabs.io/blueprint below. That will give you 30 days free. It's $197 a month. It's our website, it's our booking system, it's our scheduling software. It reminds the clients when the cleaners are coming. It has all of our prices transparent. I just don't understand why anybody out there would run a company without it, in all honesty, because it seems so much harder to me to run your company without a good software. And I love that our prices are transparent, because our kind of clients, they're just like me. They're busy. They don't want to futz around with having to make a phone call. And to me, looking at it, 90% of our clients now come in online. Now, that didn't happen our first year, so I don't want you to think that that's going to happen. You can't just set it and forget it and walk away. You do have to prove yourself and build your reputation as a cleaning company, which we have done. So now, going into year 4, I don't have to give prices away on the phone. They're right there on the website. People love it. And if you read our reviews, that's what they talk about. I love being able to book online. None of this call for a quote nonsense. So that's it. What about you? What do you want to stop doing in order to grow your cleaning company? I'd love to hear it below. Thanks.